to more grisly details that is now coming out, because certain bones that were recovered from the Mehrauli Ridge area, that certainly suggests till now that there were certain body parts of Shraddha herself. Now remember, when it comes to Aftab, in a way saying that there were at least 35 body pieces of Shraddha that he had chopped up and he had dumped and deposed in various locations of Delhi that include the Mehrauli Ridge area, where he was taken yesterday for several hours and the search operations was going on. Sabyasachi was right there with the police and Aftab as they were conducting the search operations. What are the findings, Sabyasachi?
Well, absolutely. From the police sources, what we are gathering is that the 10 body parts which has been collected by the Delhi police day before yesterday, some of the body parts belong to the lower back, that is the spine area. That's what we are picking from the Delhi police. And also the Delhi police will soon be taking Shraddha's father for the DNA test, because all these samples have been given to the forensic team, as well as the forensic team right from the beginning were with Aftab during this investigation, and they have collected blood spots from the kitchen of Aftab, and these samples also have been collected by the forensic team. Meanwhile, yesterday in the night, the Delhi police team also recreated the crime scene. They had taken Aftab to the apartment, and also they had taken a dummy and they had recreated the crime scene over there. These are the information that we are getting from our sources. And also, while these recreation of crime scene was going on, they have also collected lot of books, which clearly indicates that Aftab was very fond of reading, and most of them were crime novels. So this is some incriminating details which are coming forth from the police sources. And also the DNA sampling will be very crucial because the DNA will prove that these particular body parts which have been recovered from the Mehrauli Ridge area belongs to Shraddha, and these bones were collected from a drain in the Mehrauli forest area. And right now what is important for the Delhi police is to make sure that there is no loose end in the investigation, and that is why yesterday...
Absolutely, because time is of the prime importance here, and the police here cannot waste any more time, because when I come back to you, Priyank, on this, earlier there were reports suggesting that there is little progress that is being made, and in all likelihood they are going to come back to the same location with Aftab to continue with the search operation.
Yeah, not only that, what I'm sensing that the Delhi police can also take Aftab to two of the hotels where he stayed back, because remember when he came to Delhi along with Shraddha, he first stayed in a hotel in Paharganj, then he shifted to Saidullah Jab, and then he met a person whose name was Badri, who introduced them while they were touring in the state of Uttarakhand. Badri was the one who suggested them that it's better that you move towards Chhatarpur area, because all those call centers are near to Chhatarpur and it is in close proximity. The couple was working in Maharashtra, in Mumbai, in the call center itself, so they had their expertise, and that is a point which was very well taken by Aftab. What he had also confessed before the police officers, that he wanted to execute the plan much before that, a week before. That's why he was shifting from one hotel to another hotel. And on 18th, when he had a fight with Shraddha, he sat down on her chest and strangulated her. Later to that, the gory details have been shared by this particular accused. So time and again, the Delhi police need to piece together all these evidence, because the time is running very fast. The cops are not getting much more evidence against this accused, because he has either erased them or deleted them. The fridge which was recovered from the house has been totally cleaned with chemicals. Everything which was there in the house. So this person, Amita, had a time period of 6 months to erase every kind of criminal evidence which was present in the house, and that is the benefit which this accused has got. It is just a matter of fact that he confessed, he broke down before the Delhi police team when he was confronted in front of the father, and the father said to me yesterday, and which we have already showed you to our viewers, that he could not resist the kind of gory detail this person was telling it in front of him, and he had to move out from that particular room. While talking about the search history which has been done by him, the movies from American web series to Google search and usage of chemical, everything has been suggesting that he had ample time to erase every bit of evidence. So the fight is not in between, going to the spot or the other location. The fight for the investigating team is to gather sufficient evidence with them so that they can,
to build upon the case, I mean, when it comes to the behavioral patterns as well of the said accused in the case, that is also to be noticed here. Of course, we've been speaking to the doctors, the relatives, the friends as well. But if we talk about this particular case, because polygraph and lie detector is one thing, narco analysis is another thing. So what exactly is the police here looking out for?
See, they want to have some more kind of evidence because you are talking to a serial liar. They are talking to a person who managed to kill his live-in partner, and then he befriended with other women. They had parties in the house. You'll be shocked to know that few days after the death of Shraddha on 18th of May, he had a party at his house on 6th of June. That was the day when he celebrated his birthday. So you have guests in the house while the body portion, the parts are still lying. It clearly gives an example that this person had a dual personality. He knew that how he need to hide these information before anyone can actually judge with the facial value and the facial expression. And for that also, he was getting in touch with those women who are professionally psychologists on, apps like Bumble. The Delhi police has already requested Bumble to share the detail of the account activity which was done by the accused. So every bit of information which we are sharing to our viewers while sitting back at home, they can clearly realize the conduct of this particular individual who managed to disguise himself, who managed to keep information secretive with him so that no one can judge him. The body was inside the house. He was lying. So it is quite possible that he would be also lying it before the police official. What if when he goes to the court and clearly denies any kind of involvement of him with this brutal murder? What if he totally tell it to the court that he has nothing to do with it and Shraddha just left the home after she fought and there was pressure from Delhi police side?
And of course, when it comes to the permission of the accused here is also something that if he can deny on this, if the police is actually moving court to conduct a lie detector test or also even when it comes to a narco analysis test, both of them are different. In the case, then the police will have to build a very strong watertight case to nail Aftab.